The 2026 WTA season is barely a month old, yet injury concerns are already beginning to loom large across the women's tour. With the Qatar TotalEnergies Open, the first WTA 1000 event of the year, set to begin in Doha on February 9, a growing list of withdrawals from top players has raised early alarm bells on the circuit. 5 players ranked inside the WTA top 25 have now officially pulled out of the tournament, significantly reshaping the draw. The list includes 4-time Grand Slam champion Naomi Osaka, alongside Marta Kostyuk, world number 6 Jessica Pegula, Madison Keys, and rising American teenager Iva Jovic. The 24th edition of the Qatar Open will be staged on outdoor hard courts at the International Tennis and Squash Complex in Doha. However, the absence of several marquee names has already shifted attention toward the physical toll of the early season calendar. Jessica Pegula's withdrawal follows a demanding Australian Open campaign filled with high-pressure matches. In Melbourne, she produced one of her most notable performances by defeating close friend and defending champion Madison Keys in an All-American showdown, ending Keys' title defense in straight sets. The win, which also settled a playful off-court bet between the two, propelled Pegula into the quarterfinals. She then dispatched Amanda Anisimova to reach the semifinals, where her run was halted by eventual champion Elena Rybakina. After such an intense stretch, Pegula appears to have opted for recovery over pushing her body further so early in the season. Another notable absence is Iva Jovic, who turned heads with a breakthrough run at the Australian Open. The young American reached the quarterfinals before bowing out to world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka in straight sets. Her decision to skip Doha comes as a disappointment for fans eager to see her build on that momentum. Marta Kostyuk's withdrawal is rooted in injury concerns that surfaced during her opening round match in Melbourne. The Ukrainian suffered an ankle injury after a fall in her marathon loss to Elsa Jakmot, a match that stretched over 3.5 hours. She later confirmed on social media that she had torn a ligament, sharing images of herself wearing an orthopedic boot and emphasizing the importance of patience during her recovery. Naomi Osaka's absence is perhaps the most high-profile. The former world number 1 was forced to withdraw from the Australian Open before her third-round match, revealing she was dealing with a recurring physical issue. Despite strong early performances against Antonia Ruzic and Sorana Cîrstea, Osaka chose not to risk aggravating the injury so early in the season. Her withdrawal from the Qatar Open appears to be another precautionary step as she carefully manages her return to peak fitness. With Osaka and Kostyuk sidelined, Wang Xinyu and Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova have been named as their replacements in the Doha main draw. Still, the growing list of withdrawals highlights the physical demands placed on players during the opening phase of the season. Following her exit from Melbourne, Osaka spoke candidly about the setback and the challenges her body has faced since returning to the tour after pregnancy. The 2-time Australian Open champion admitted the injury was one she had experienced before and initially believed she could push through. "It's an injury I've had a couple of times before, and I thought I could push through it," Osaka said. "I played my last match with some pain, and I thought maybe if I gave myself a break before my match today, I would be able to handle it. But I warmed up, and it got a lot worse." Osaka also acknowledged that her body now requires greater care and caution. "Coming back from pregnancy, my body changed quite a lot," she explained. "So this is something I have to be really cautious of." Despite the disappointment, Osaka is already looking ahead. With the Middle East swing continuing, she is expected to target a return at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships, beginning on February 15, as she looks to regain momentum and move past an injury-hit start to the season.